it's Friday afternoon and Derek and I just got off work and we're leaving for Eagle Bay. I'm just untying the boat here on the back swim grid and we're taking off. Ranger is waiting patiently. Why are you panting? It's not that hot in here. We're just taking the electrical cord off the boat right now and Derek will curl it up nicely by the electrical box there. As you can see, we haven't put away all of our window coverings yet. We're just not ready to. You never know up here in northern BC if it's gonna still snow. We like to keep the boat nice and warm. We have viewers that have a dog named Willow, and they said every time Willow hears Ranger's cries, Willow comes and runs to the TV and watches. Hey? Hey? Even Willow likes to hear your little whines. Hey?
Friday after work and we're heading out on Skookum. Today we're going to head not very far, about 12 miles from our marina, and we're going to do some test prawning in some areas that we don't normally prawn, just to see if we can find a decent prawn spot in a little bit closer, or other spots, or other good spots, or out a little ways, and it's always nice to have a place closer to home. So we're going to do a little bit of prawning in a couple different places this weekend, and we're going to possibly drop a crab trap for the same reason, just to check out some areas and see if we can find some better spots in closer.
Yeah, maybe go to the shore, go for a dinghy ride.
Yeah, there'll definitely be dinghy riding, yes, or kayaking.
When we have a dog, we have to go to shore. If it's not raining, I was saying to Derek that we should go for a little adventure in the bush. I just love looking for, I don't know, I just like seeing wildlife sign.
And it's gonna rain because we live in northern British Columbia in the rainforest. We're looking at about 15 millimeters tomorrow and 25 to 30 mils on Sunday. So it'll be a wet weekend, but we're gonna get out and enjoy it.
We're just getting ready to drop our prawn traps. We have 4 traps going down. The first time prawning this season so far. We typically like to drop our prawn traps in 250 to 300 feet along a steep edge. When our trap sits on the flat bottom, we tend to get a lot of sea snails, starfish, and other types of fish and shells in our traps. How do I separate these now? Well, we're all anchored in Eagle Bay here. It wasn't raining 5 minutes ago when we decided to come out for a kayak, but we do have to take Ranger to shore. It's been a long time since we've been in the kayak. The weather's nice enough now that we can come out, paddle. It's been a long time since I've been a princess. I don't have to paddle. Or do you want me to paddle, Derek?
Nope.
Okay, it's really raining hard now. Luckily we have our rain pants on. Good morning. It's a nice morning, hey?
Yeah, we got to get out before the rain starts.
Yeah. Decided we're gonna kayak to an area over by the bush and just go play in the bush for a bit. Hold on, Ranger, you're gonna get wet. Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. Little den. Maybe a fox? Well, isn't that strange? We got one dead old tree and another tree perfectly balanced. Just right on top of there.
There's a big cedar stump here. You can see the notch cut in it there. That's where the logger cuts that hole and then puts a springboard in there so that he could stand on the board so he can cut up higher.
Just about to cross the log. I hope I don't fall in below. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, just keep going. Touch the branches as you go by.
I'm scared.
You're okay.
I'm scared.
You're back. You're
Maybe
here.
I'm scared.
You're here.
Can you grab me? Okay, maybe I'm not good with heights on a slippery, mossy log that's like 15 feet over a creek.
Nice little waterfall.
Okay, time for the descent down the steep hill here. Derek's climbing down. We're just getting ready to pick up our crab trap here. See if we got anything. Watch your snout, Ranger, you'll get pinched. Wow. Holy. Oh my gosh. Holy. We just got a couple of crab, didn't we, hun?
Yeah.
Holy. Look at them all.
Yeah.
Watch out, Ranger. Watch. No, no.
Although it looks like we did really good with the crab. These crab are freshly molted, which means the meat hasn't grown into the shell yet, so you can see it's quite soft. In which case, I like to throw them back. When you open them up, the shell's only about half full, and we'll catch them next time when they're full.
Nice and full, yeah.
Usually these nice, clean, white ones, the ones that look like they're the best ones to eat, are the ones that are empty. So you're looking for the more browny, purpley color with barnacles on them and that type of thing. They're the better eating ones. We're gonna let them go.
Bye, crabby.
So here's an example of what we're looking at. This crab is substantially bigger, but when we look at underneath, it's very white, whereas this one is more of an orange color. And when we check the legs, this one you'll see is empty. See, the shell is quite soft.
Yeah.
If you look at my thumb, it's quite soft. We'll let him go, even though he's bigger.
This one is smaller, but probably has more meat, right?
Rock hard, I cannot squeeze that shell at all.
As you can see in our prawn trap, we've got a lot of squat lobsters. They've taken over. Not many prawns in there. Well, we got 7 prawns, jumbo prawns. We're gonna keep 2 crab so we can each have one later on with garlic butter. And this is how many squat lobsters we got in our trap. Oh, wait, there's another prawn hiding. Oh, we'll eat him. So these squat lobsters are very annoying. Ouch! And they actually pinch. Silly thing. Yeah, there we go. I'll stay away from the pinchers. We're gonna throw all these back. Holy, look at him trying to pinch me. Oh my gosh. Holy. Yeah, they're really no good to us. There's not much meat on them at all. We actually call them butt flappers. They just flap their butts. They're just so weird. Whoa. Butt flapper. Had a really great day so far out on the ocean. We got to adventure in the forest. We didn't see much sign of any animals or deer sign. Mostly just game trails and stuff like that. But yeah, it was good to get out. We spent an hour in there. And then we've done good for crabs, which is awesome. And we're going to boil some up here pretty soon. Prawning though, we got a total of 8 prawns and a bunch of squat lobsters. So we're throwing the squat lobsters back. At one time I would have boiled the squat lobsters and made a nice broth for a future like seafood chowder, but I just don't really have any containers right now to put the broth in, so we'll leave that for another day. But we're going to be heading to a new spot. We haven't really decided where we want to go yet, but it'll be nice. Yeah? Hi, baby. You okay? Huh? Aw, poor thing. Is he okay, hon? I think he's really tired. Aw, he's breathing weird. Aw, do you think he's hiding under our boat, hon? This poor sea lion swam over to our boat in distress. We didn't see any injuries on him, but he was exhausted. We believe the killer whales were possibly chasing him and smacking him around in the water. It was like he was trying to tell us something and asking for help. He was constantly trying to hide himself under our swim grid and tuck away under the boat. The killer whales were way off in the distance, lurking around. He kept popping his head up, looking at us with these terrified eyes. We just sensed he wanted us to take him to shore. So we slowly cruised as close as we could to the shore, and he actually followed us the entire way. And when we got close enough, it's like he said goodbye and went to the shore safely. It was just such a nice feeling to help out an animal. There's Chef Derek again, cooking up some ground meat to put on our sourdough pizza.
Ground bison.
Oh, ground bison. With some seasonings in it. Pizza night tonight. I don't know why, but pizza on the boat always tastes better than it does at home. Don't you think?
Pizza anywhere tastes awesome.
We're pizza lovers.
I can eat pizza every day.
Now that's one good boat pizza going in the oven. So this evening we've anchored in front of Falls Creek near the Kildala River. And it's starting to get dark, so we're just gonna take Ranger for his nightly pee-pee. It's starting to rain. Hey, Ranger? I remember when we came in here last time, there were big rocks around here, weren't there?
Yeah, there still is. It's just they're underwater.
Oh, okay. Ooh, there's snow right there. Brr. Good morning. It's Sunday. You know what that means. We have to get ready to travel back to the marina and dock the boat. Do we have to work? Yeah, we got an expensive hobby. But we had a really good night's stay here in the Kildala area, and it is pouring rain, but we're gonna take the kayak and drop Ranger off at shore so he can do his business. We were gonna go for a walk up this old logging road, but I just don't know how we're gonna feel with it pouring out. We might just go to the landing area and look around. We're just at the landing of a previous logging outfit that was here. There's like an older logging road here that's kind of shut down, but let's see where we're gonna end up going. We're still bushwhacking. It's not too terrible. There's like a game trail along here that other animals use, so they've kind of cleared the way. We're standing on the old moss-filled bridge here. We made it. This little canyon. Cool. Got a little bit of a soaker going through a creek. I slipped and missed the rock that I wanted to step on, and my foot went right in. It's kind of drying out now. Go crabbing, we like to keep the crab in these little buckets here with holes on the bottom and the top, and we just lower it with a rope into the water. That keeps the crab alive until we get home. Wow, looks like the sun's coming out for us. We're almost back to our marina. No wind, hardly any waves, a nice calm ride home. We've been cruising at about 6 knots for, I think, almost 2 hours. So peaceful today. We want to thank everyone who watches our videos. It helps us out and keeps us motivated to make more. We hope you enjoy watching clips of the ocean, wildlife, and forests of northern BC near our hometown of Kitimat.